Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show. So as I start recording a show, I click on the little red button in the voice memos app because still to this day, that's the only app I've ever used to record. I've just used the voice memos app in my iPhone. But when I click on it, I see the previous things that I've recorded for the day. And I see that I have 2 Zoom calls today that were recorded. And truthfully speaking, I totally forgot that was today. It feels so long ago because today has been... It's felt so long, but I've just been drained the whole day just with trying to figure shit out. I don't like the term working hard because I'm sitting at my desk moving my fingers. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess I am working hard. I'm trying to do some cool shit here. But yeah, just seeing that I had 2 Zoom calls, I just totally forgot that was today. That's so crazy to me. I don't even know what they were. One was with Mina. Yeah, one was with Mina. The other one was with Michelle, her name is, and then Marco. Marco is the guy that uses the spreadsheets that I built. Michelle, I don't know. It's really weird, the communication there. What's also weird is that Zoom call was to show Marco how to present the information to Brian and Cole. And it's so funny because it's like, why wouldn't they just be present on this call and then save everybody time? Why am I showing Marco how to present the info when me presenting the info to Marco on how to present it could have been the thing that they're looking for in the first place? I don't know, but it's all good. So anyway, that's that. It's been such a long day. There's just certain things that I just couldn't figure out, could not. The thing is yesterday I was trying to figure, or 2 days ago, it doesn't matter. I was trying to figure something out, couldn't do it. So I moved on to the next project, and then trying to get back into it is just brutal. So today I got back into it, and because I just kind of wasn't in the flow state, I didn't know where things were and how I made things yesterday or the day before. Trying to then fix or trying to figure something out that was already broken as fuck just took so much mental resource for me to not want to just throw my whole existence out the window. But I figured it out, and the shitty thing is that the solution that I came across is just an ugly solution. And it works, it's fine, it's just ugly. It's kind of like I wanted to find a tire for my bike. I couldn't find one, finally got one, but it's pink and it has a whole bunch of spikes and bells and shit on it. It's like, I just need a black tire. But this pink cool one works, but it looks like shit and it functions like shit, but it works. So I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it. I don't know. So I finally got that fixed. I would go into depth on all this shit, but I don't even know where the line should be drawn on me going off on tangents about this shit because it just doesn't even... If you don't know Notion, you won't know anything that I'm saying. Long story short was I just wanted things to be automated. And actually in doing so, I figured out a lot more things that you could do. And because of the stuff that I built, or that I'm currently building for PT Dom, with Britzy in them, I now can implement new stuff that I learned from that into this, which is cool. But again, like I said on a call today with Mina, it's great because I keep learning, but it's shitty because I keep learning. Meaning the thing that I built that I think is so cool, it's actually shitty because now I know how to make it better. And I don't know. I guess I just gotta keep on going. I'll fix stuff as later on. I don't know. But anyway, I was just feeling so stressed and frustrated with everything today because I couldn't figure some stuff out. I felt like I have deadlines coming up, and they're just, I don't know. I think I'm making them more of an issue than they truthfully are, because, I'm almost certain that I am. But pretty much what I did today, and this I feel 100% justified in doing this, is I sent a text to both Trey and Dawson, and I said, hey, dude, I just came across some crazy shit in Notion. I'm going to actually rework what I just built for you. So this whole project is going to be pushed back a few days, but you're going to get all of these crazy stats, these metrics for your business. You're going to have everything to do with closers and commissions and percentages and cash collected and all this stuff at literally, and everybody uses the word literally and they don't even mean it, but literally no extra work whatsoever. I don't mean like a little bit. I mean zero. The closer fills out the form like they always have been. That's it. Everything else comes from that, which that is what I'm talking about. That's literally everything that I'm trying to do here. I will spend all this time trying to make it so that it's just clicks. And it's not typing, it's not removing, it's just this. And then we get all this data, all this information, everything. And if I can spend, 15 hours trying to figure out how to make it so that it's one click, I think that's where the value is. I think that's where the gold mine is, because for every 15 hours I spend to help somebody avoid 15 hours of work and they can just do one click, I would like to think that I'm getting paid for those 15 hours, per click. So that's not how it works, but yeah. So I actually, like I said, I came up with a solution. I got it. It works. It's fine. But I didn't jump for joy when I got it. I wasn't like, oh, fuck yeah. That didn't happen today. I literally thumbsed up my monitor and I was like, all right. Because I just felt like I just had so much more to go. So it was like, yeah, I finally got this thing figured out, but it's like I finally got my car to start. Now I got a road trip to Maine from Utah. It's like, oh, cool. Now the real journey starts. But anyway, yeah, I got the solution. It works. Everything's good. And I was able to move forward a little bit. That's when I discovered more stuff. And that's when I sent the text saying, hey, pretty much, bad news, this is going to be delayed a few days. Good news is, for good reason, listen to this shit. So I was able to get it all sorted, figured out, and I've got so much stuff in here that I'm working on. And now it's enjoyable, but I just hate the thought that Trey and Dawson are paying me to do this for them, and if I push it back, I just don't like doing that. Even though this is some cool shit and they're going to both benefit immensely from this, it's just, I'm not even trying to justify why I should feel good about doing this, but grand scheme of things, this is smart to do it this way. It's better. The more that I can build right now before I transfer it, the better, because once I transfer it, it's just a pain in the ass to edit it later. And if I do edit it later and I figure out that something's better, then I can't copy and paste again, because that'll copy from one. It just won't work. So yeah, I really want to go to bed, I'll be honest with you. So today was a long one. Glad that it's coming to an end. And the other thing that I think I mentioned yesterday, but I turned on ads for the show, and what the fuck is this? Do you want me to help you scale your business? What the hell is it? What the hell did I just click on? I don't even have a business yet, bro. Anyway, so if I go to my podcast, I turned on ads. There's a whole lot of shit that you can choose from with, I don't know. I just wanted to see how it goes, to see what the income is like, to see how many impressions I get, whatever. And it looks like, this is so funny. It looks like, are ads on every episode? Doesn't even say what episode they're on. So if I go the last, I don't know. So I've got 13 impressions right now, ads impressions, which I don't know how that works, because I have more than 13 listens today. I've got, I guess it doesn't show. I had 41 listens yesterday, or today. What the fuck? I had 41 listens today. And I have you know what? I wonder if it's just only new episodes. Because I've got 10 total downloads on the last 2 episodes combined. And then when you look at the ads, oh wow, that doesn't add up, does it? I don't know. So I got 13 ad impressions. But here's the thing. How much money do you think I've made? Oh, dude, I'm glad you asked. 4 cents. 4 cents. It's like every 3 people who listen to a show. Well, I guess there's more than one ad in a show. I don't know. 3 impressions of an ad get me a cent. It seems like. And that doesn't add up. Yeah, it does. About 3 impressions of an ad give me a cent. So that means I would need 300 impressions to get $1. So that means that I would need 30,000 impressions to get $100 based on this math right now. And it was changed earlier. I don't know what it was earlier, but yeah, you can make some serious money doing this if you have an audience. And we will absolutely have that in the future. But for now, yeah, we're making pennies, literally. And it is a cool thing to be able to say, wait, what the fuck? I don't know. It is a cool thing to be able to say that I recorded 637 podcast episodes, or 636 podcast episodes. And in doing so, I made 4 cents. It took me 636 days straight recording a podcast every day to make 4 cents. And it sounds better with 2 cents earlier. I think I had 9 impressions and I had 2 cents. I don't know how this shit works. Yeah, I did talk about this because I went over all the weird ass categories. Yeah, I don't know. I can also go into them and see what the ad is. So if I click on this is me talking.
Most people
this is not an ad.
In a 300-piece cabinet, then search for insurance.
So that's an ad that I can see that people listen to. Thezebra.com. I'm doing ads for free right now. Arkansas.com. What's this one?
Arkansas is for explorers, seekers, and trailblazers.
Yeah.
So come hike a trail.
Okay. It's weird. Anyway, so I'm running ads and cool stuff. But I actually did reject one. It was for like baby vaccine. So I said, hey, I'm good, bro. It was like, it said experimental. Can't remember what it said. Experimental research vaccines for babies. Just give us your baby. Well, something like that. That's what I believe I heard for the disclaimer of me saying some false shit. I believe I heard that. I could be wrong, and I do not claim that this is true or false. Anyway, and I rejected the fuck out of that. So I said, peace. But yeah, I do think that I'm not going to be able to run ads for much longer because there's that homie in New Jersey that's giving me a lot of listens, and it is now my listens yesterday total were wait, what the fuck? Yeah, my listens total yesterday were 11. Sorry, listens today total were 11. So these numbers are different. What the hell just happened? So 13 impressions, 12 total listens. Whatever. So the homie in New Jersey that was giving me, bumping up my numbers closer to 1,000 a month, I do believe he has come to an end, or she, it doesn't matter. So because if we go to stats, then we go to today, click on the thing. Let's see where those listens are from. The listens are from... yeah, none in New Jersey, actually. Texas and Utah only, which is interesting. But yeah, so that little run of the New Jersey that I think has come to an end. If we look in the last 30 days, 630 downloads have come from New Jersey. Let's actually go to the last 7 days. 292 listens have come from New Jersey, Utah at 22. Now, if we go the last 30 days, New Jersey's at 630, Utah's 127, California's 43. So, and the whole reason why I even say this is because you have to have at least 1,000 streams a month to run ads, and I just don't think that I'm going to have that, because I'm not even at 1,000. I've not crossed that yet. I'm at 953 average right now. All time, I think I'm close to $8,000 right now. Yeah, I am about exactly 142 away from 8,000, which is pretty cool. And I have had 5,200 individual accounts listen to my shit. So the retention is absolute horse dog ass bull ape shit, which sucks, but it's all good. I think this is going to be a record month, which is pretty cool. So anyway, so there's some stats for you. And I'm going to say this real quick. I'm not going to dive too much into it. I really want to go to bed. It's only 10:08 right now, and I'm just feeling like going to bed and starting my day earlier tomorrow. But I've been listening to more Dan Martel. He's a good dude, and he's a tech entrepreneur, and he's got a lot of cool shit. He does a lot for the youth. He does a lot for with tech stuff, and has a podcast, does YouTube, stuff like that. He has a lot of good stuff that he says. And something that he said a lot is you need to turn pro. You need to go pro. Meaning you need to, like, if you want to get to that next level of whatever you're trying to do, you have to turn pro, which I've got it pulled up, I thought. Let's see, where is it?
Arkansas is
shit.
for explorers, seekers, and trail.
Where is it? I think I just exited.
Arkansas.
God damn it, bro. Oh, my Lord. Where did I just see that? Dan Martel turning pro. So what he says is, I'm just going to read the little thing. It's very short, but this is what he says. And I like this a lot because I've been thinking about this more and more lately, because I've felt like my days are, I guess, productive, but it's just like, I just nonstop. And it's like, I don't even know what nonstop means because I'm just sitting at my desk by myself in the luxury of my own home. But it's like 2 hours here, I got to do this. 2 hours here, I got to do this. 4 hours here, I got to do this. Then I got to do this for another 2 hours. And I'm working for this person. Then I'm working for this person. So-and-so messaged me in the group chat on this team, says they need this adjusted. I go in there and do that. Another person on another team says this. Mina says this. Trey says this. I got to do this real quick before this. I have a call at this time. And for me, it's definitely been something to get used to. It's just like a lot going on. Always, it seems. You know, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this Notion shit. Then I get a text from somebody on Trey's team that says, hey, I made a mistake. Can you fix it? And I'm like, oh, my Lord. Yep, I got you. Then it's like, oh, shit, I didn't text this person back for the call that we have tomorrow. And it's just a whole bunch of that, dude. And I'm like, I need to just accept the fact that this is just how the fuck it is. And I think I'd be much better off. I also need to stop dicking around. I mean, I've been playing a lot of chess, and it is so enjoyable for me. I love it. But part of me is like, do you want to play chess, or do you want to like build some cool shit and make this dream that you have a reality? You know, maybe the next 5 years, not the next 20. And it's not even that chess is what it is or what it's not. It's that it's just a distraction. It's taking me away from what I'm doing. I have to refocus when I get back to work. I have to, you know. And it's stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really taking my reading serious like I used to. I need to get back on that. I'm allowing these distractions in my life. I have games on my phone. My phone is right here. I'm not turning it off. You know, I'm not shutting it down and working for 2 hours before I check it again. It's kind of like on my desk. You know, I'm waking up later than I should, going to bed late, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, what if I just cut half this shit out and just, you know, committed, and I made this happen, and I just turned pro. Like, I just started taking this. I don't want to say taking it serious. I'm already taking it serious, but start putting more effort into whatever it is I'm trying to build and just go from there. So this is what he says. This is just a short article. It says, this message is for the entrepreneurs in your life. Feel free to share it with them. All right, here comes some tough love. Most of you are not acting like founders. You're not focusing on actually building a business. Maybe you fell in love with the idea of starting a company, and once you started, you decided it wasn't fun. Well, today that stops. Today I'm going to challenge you to turn pro. To me, this means claiming your role as a CEO, the leader, the person others look to for guidance. It means setting a vision, sharing that with the world, and be willing to fail on its pursuit. So enough with the tweeting, customer interviews, and conferences. Today is the day you actually become an entrepreneur, someone who steps up and decides to build a business. A business requires a business model, profits, and a killer team. Stop being an entrepreneur, or better yet, stop fucking around. Here are 5 steps to turning pro. Claim your role, write it down and commit, show up every day, progress not perfection, become a super student. Now, the good news, it's actually easier to turn pro than to sit on the sidelines and hope no one notices. After a few months, it becomes energizing. Everything will start to fall into place, and that vision you had for building a business you love with great customer and a super smart team will actually come true, but not until you decide today is that day. It says JFDI, which just fucking do it. Dan. P.S. I know you have entrepreneurs in life, and you can let them know how you feel. Feel free to share this video with them. Exclusive bonus, download my top 5 productivity hacks for free. I guarantee you everything on this list. Oh, I can't even see it. Bummer. I was going to say everything on this list is stuff that I know I should be doing, but I'm not. Yeah, but anyway, that's a little article that kind of sums up the whole idea. I've heard somebody else talk about it. You just got to turn pro. Just go pro with shit. And I want to do that, dude. And I want to do that because it causes me more stress in the day and frustration and I don't want to say stress, dude. It just causes me more irritation and makes me less confident in what I'm doing, knowing that I, dicked off for 2 hours today or 3 hours today, or I, scrolled on my phone for an hour and a half. Because time is so valuable, dude. That is the only thing in life that we never ever get more of, and we lose it every second. And here I am, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. And I just don't even know. I don't know. I'll tell you what, one thing that has been great for me that I haven't even realized has been great for me is the fact that I just don't really listen, or I think I have a really good filter when I'm on social media and I'm listening to certain people talk, or I come across certain videos or posts or whatever. I think I have a really good filter of like, oh yeah, this doesn't apply to me. Like, because if I see something like you need to balance, you need this, you need to go visit so-and-so every so often, you need to blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, I guess if your life that you're trying to live is X, Y, or Z, but if it's, X, Y, B, then that absolutely does not apply, and you should take a different approach. And I feel like I have a really good filter right now at I guess just filtering out what is relevant to me. And I don't know where I was going with that. I don't even give a fuck. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say for the show, and I'm going to end it right there because I'm going to bed. Peace.